how does this bill define direct line? Who is not supposed to marry each other? Because these things are happening in our cultures. We are coming from the same lineage, from the same clan, but not necessarily from the same grandmother or the same mother.
But this definition really helps a lot to maintain and sustain the dignity of Namibia as well as Namibian nation, that we not copycat to wash away our values. So would it make a fundamental difference, Honorable Minister, if we add the definitions of marriage and spouse that this House already adopted to the definition of this marriage bill?
The other point is the Child Care Protection Act of 2015, Chapter 2, which is about objects of act, general principles, and age of majority. Section 10, subsection 10, states very clearly that despite subsection 1, a person who is under the age of 21 years requires the consent of his or her parents or guardian to enter into a marriage, unless that person has been previously married or emancipated by an order of court. So that is very important that in the marriage bill, we also align this to what is stated in the Child Protection Act.
I have noticed that there is a tendency for Namibian women to be used as a pawn in the game of chess of marriages for convenience. And these people end up being victims of abuse in this kind of relationships. And maybe because there was exchange of money, they could not opt out of this relationship. And it's bordering on gender-based violence, but under the cover of marriage. So I don't know.
When we are talking about customary marriages and we combine the two, the question is, who in the traditional setup is solemnizing customary marriages?
The misconduct or the non-compliance, is it only regarding magistrates? What about the other categories?
So this issue of transgender sexual rehabilitation in the instance of some, or transformation, does not clearly come out. What level of investigation would the ministry do to verify whether this Mr. Sinimbo is actually Ms. Sinimbo? Because it had,
if one day Parliament can consider to make the divorce also costless, just like the marriage.
When we refer to customary law. And what about the issue of polygamy?
Martha Mwafangeo, NBC News, Windhoek.